Wszystkie z tej strony, witam was serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku z gameplay historiami. Zaczynamy od Dune Awakening Chapter 2 Free Update, więc zobaczymy, co jest free w tym update'cie.
You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task.
And only one to fulfill your destiny.
Wake the sleeper. Do you understand?
Awaken the sleeper.
There's been a string of murders across the capital. I don't know who we can trust.
You will work with my investigator and stop this killer before he strikes again.
Let's go and find out who you are. Bloodline search.
Bloodline.
We need all the hands that we can get.
Can you take directions, Powenda?
Du, 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 du. New Archetype Armors. Spoko. Fajnie wygląda ten strój, nie? Te laski, które tam szła jako pierwsza. Fajnie, fajnie. Taka opaska na oczy, no właśnie. Mega spoczko. Infinite level. Outlast, Trials, Deep Burn. Uważaj, bo się zbyt głęboko poparzysz. Pięknie, pięknie. Faza trzecia. Oh shit. Ale naprawdę szkoda, kurde, że zrobili ten z Outlasta taką grę usługę. Jakby wydawali to też jako takie single playery, kurde, no to ten mega spoko by było. I później DLC-ki. Deep Burn. Spoko. Dune Awakening Lost Harvest DLC. O! Już DLC dostaję. Proszę, proszę. Matrix here. We need help.
Search the wreck for any other survivors.
Bierę te skiny dla broni, szczerze powiedziawszy. Może tam ten jeden mieczek spoko był, ale tak to bida. Dwie opony i obręcz. Dwie oponki i obręcz. Tyle mamy z tego pojazdu. Ale spoko. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Legacy of the Forge DLC. I sporo mamy ten, tak jak z DLC.
Henry, look. I spent the happiest years of my life in this forge.
When I was a boy, my pa, Martin, brought me here. He told me back then he spent the best years of his life here.
If we were to find a talented blacksmith, the workshop could be as beautiful as a chapel.
I could be that blacksmith.
Word will spread soon enough that locals don't have to go to the city to have something forged.
Fucking shavings.
And you'll have your first customers.
You blacksmiths can pull teeth, is that right?
Well, I don't want to! Leave me!
Wordis, you fancy your chances at fixing the damned old clock of ours?
That's right.
Only you can't do it alone.
You cannot unscrew this here. All that, or that, or that. And if you want to unscrew that, well, first, you have to unscrew this. But then you can't get back to that! Yeah!
I'd kill him.
I'd like to watch you forge. I'll pay you for it.
Does it excite you?
Ugh, it's really hot in here. Ah!
Du, 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 du. Legacy of the Forge. Spoko. Dragon King the Banished. O, czyli jutro. Full video presentation. Spoko. Big face.
Hello, Exit. If it feels like something's been implanted at the base of your skull, that's because there has. It's a small explosive device, one that I can detonate at any time. It's in your best interest to listen to me.
Jesus. To jest ten nowy Max Payne?
You spend time here between jobs. Check the map on your laptop for the job.
Nice, nice. Destiny 2 Renegades.
Seeing how stunningly Star Wars it felt was electric.
I just jumped into that walker and I just annihilated the encounter.
Squeezing that trigger and feeling that blaster just go off, it was like a whole new world opened up for me.
There's something really special here that we haven't really done in Destiny before.
That ignition, that hiss, that sound.
Oh, it's like that. Okay.
Serio? Robią z Destiny 2 Star Warsy nowe? Lightsaber i tak dalej? Lol.
We begin in the shadow of a prophecy that says our end is already written. It's here we draw a line in the sand, where we start the long journey to fight our fate. In Renegades, Guardians infiltrate a criminal underworld to save a friend whose past has caught up with them and disrupt the rise of powerful new enemies.
No, dosłownie, kurde, nie?
Take inspiration from Star Wars to craft a one-of-a-kind Destiny story. Renegades redefines what an expansion can be. It brings the grit, guns, and glory of a space western to Destiny. But Renegades isn't just about power. It's about what you're willing to risk to change the future.
The folks at Lucasfilm were such great collaborators. They understood that in order for this to work, we had to find where the Venn diagram of our two stories meet. Themes of underdogs rising up against something much larger than themselves. Themes of hope. Those little places in that Venn diagram were the ones that really helped us find the story that we want to tell together.
If you look at Star Wars and you look at Destiny, you can kind of see that parallel that exists. So for instance, our Dredgen, they're our Sith.
Pretty Sithy.
Yeah, and then you've got the Barrett Imperium, and they are very, very Empire-like. Yes. They have a huge appetite for expansion.
I think of the Praxic Order. There are Jedi in this release, and they are very focused on order and law and understanding that there is a binary universe of good and evil. We get to poke at that a little bit in a way that suits our story and our world, while still feeling very much like the inspiration that we're calling from. Edge of Fate leaves us with a really big pass forward into the future. We know of this prophecy now that tells us that we need to bind the Nine or we face extinction. And Drifter was there on Kepler. He saw all of this.
Not running from this one.
Drifter is convinced that there's a connection between the Nine and the rise of this new faction, the Barrett Imperium. He sees them rising at an unnaturally fast rate and is insistent that there's a... But the Vanguard isn't listening. They're insisting that he needs to stand down.
The cool thing about this criminal underworld is you and Drifter and your crew, you come in at the bottom, and at the top, there's the Barrett Imperium. You need to work with all these crooked criminal syndicates in between, earning your power, building up the notoriety, getting the gear that you need to take down that powerful Imperium at the top.
There's a weapon that the Barrett Imperium have made, and we need to be the ones to destroy it. And we're not going to be able to do that unless we work with exactly the kind of people that we normally fight. So we're going to head out to the lawless frontier, and one job at a time, we're going to take down the Imperium.
The lawless frontier is filled with big, chaotic, cooperative activities. You're gonna choose the job, you're gonna choose which renegade abilities you're gonna take into those jobs, and then you're gonna drop into the action with your team, smash up those objectives, get as many riches and treasures as you can, and then get out, or die trying.
To do that, you're gonna go to the Lost Frontier holo map. You'll see Mars, Europa, and Venus with swamps that are very reminiscent of Dagobah. There's some hints of Hoth in Europa, right?
Yeah.
For fans of both Star Wars and Destiny, like Mars, which is some pits that are very reminiscent of Sarlacc pits, and you don't want to fall into them, you'll die.
These are Destiny locations. It's just we're taking inspiration from some of these iconic places in Star Wars.
Let's say we go to Mars, and you're gonna pick a bounty hunting job for the Fallen to take out some Cabal. And then you either matchmake with people online, you take your crew with you, you can play solo. Every time you drop in, you might be in a different location on the map. Your objectives are gonna be a little different each time, and it also might be a different time of day, so there's a lot of variety and richness within these activities. We want them to be highly.
I tak czy siak chyba to się będzie później powtarzać strasznie, nie?
Along the way, we're gonna throw a bunch of curveballs. You might run into a missile tower that's trying to take you out from halfway across the map. And you have to like divert and take it out, and you get some extra credits out of that. Defeat your boss, get to the exfil with whatever time you've got left. Call your ship in. All hell drops in on your head from the Cabal. Your ship flies in. You hop aboard, and you got to exfil.
Over the course of the campaign and deep into the post-game of Renegades, you're going to be unlocking and earning a bunch of different Renegade abilities.
We've got things like airstrikes, Cabal drop pods, vehicles like the Cabal walkers, interceptors, swoop bikes, turrets. We've got 9 abilities, 7 upgrades. There's a ton of stuff that you can bring in and just change how things play.
It's like a tech tree of options.
It's like a whole tree of options across support, defensive, and offensive abilities. So the player's going to have a lot to play with here.
The Lawless Frontier isn't just about raw power. It's about influence. Shady backroom deals, working for these powerful syndicates and against them at different times. And all of this takes place at the heart of the criminal underworld in Tharsis Outpost.
The Vanguard have been preoccupied. They've been off saving the world, and they haven't been looking at Tharsis. It's changed a lot since the last time we were there.
It's now this thriving black market, this criminal underworld. Tharsis Junction became Tharsis Outpost. If you have an unsavory job that you need done, you can find it at Tharsis Outpost.
Tharsis Outpost feels appropriate for both Star Wars and for us. When we looked at Mos Eisley as inspiration, we knew that we could play in that playground in a really fun way. From the ghosts that you'll see floating around to one Elixni with all 4 of his Elixni arms shaking up drinks. We took that inspiration and we found the Destiny spin on it. Criminal syndicates have moved in.
You're working with the syndicates. You are building your notoriety with them.
The 3 different syndicates that we created, we're going to be dealing with. The Pikers are Elixni. They're kind of like an anarchist biker gang. Unlike other Elixni, they're atheists. They don't worship machines. They follow relics. We've also got the Totality Division, a subsect of the Barrent Imperium. They're run by Scions, and their enforcer Rao is going to be the leader of this group. And we've got Tharsis Reformation. They are a breakaway group from Maya's Vex. They're starting to think for themselves and figure out what it means to be an individual.
They're starting to do crime. They're wearing clothes.
Crime and wearing clothes are what all individuals do. We need to have new people to fight and new people to root for. And this was our opportunity.
At the heart of the Renegade fantasy is not just surviving the Lawless Frontier. It's garnering influence and building your power so that you can bend it to your will.
In the end game, we get the best weapons, the best armor, the coolest exclusive cosmetics. You're gonna need to work with the syndicates to increase your notoriety by completing jobs successfully, alone or with a crew, and then doing so you'll unlock our highest risk, highest reward jobs. And at the same time, you're gonna have the ability to do a special job that'll take you off planet to the dungeon. And you'll also unlock Invasion.
That's right, Invasion is back. But this doesn't work like Gambit. It's opt-in, the invader has some initiative when Invasion begins. This is more strategic.
You scan the battlefield and you're like, okay, is this the right time for me to take the shot? And what's the right tool for me to do it? Do I use an airstrike or a vehicle? Do I use a Cabal walker?
Just watch out for that double cross.
Yeah.
No, ciekaw jestem, kurde, jak to wyjdzie, nie?
Renegades marks the Guardian's descent into a criminal underworld. A world of shadows and syndicates.
No to tak mocno zapowiadają jak, ale taka alternatywa Star Warsów, nie?
You'll fight dirty, break the rules, and build a hardened crew that can take on any job, standing up to the most ruthless syndicates in the system.
Ciekawe jestem, czy Lukas nie ma patentów, nie? Na miecz świetlny oraz ten dźwięk.
Because there's more at play than credits and contracts. Forces are on the move, ones that see you not just as a player, but as a piece on the board. To change the future, you'll have to become the one thing they never saw coming.
Start the engines. Take off as soon as you can.
Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
A treacherous god wants to break us. His hordes are at our gates, consuming everything we hold dear. Even with my powers, I can't do this alone. I need heroes. This battle demands the fiercest.
I'll wipe you from this land!
The most cunning.
Savor each moment!
The most kind.
Now I'm mad.
The most devoted.
No, tak mi się wydaje, że kurde ten Lucasfilm, kurde, ma patenty na lightsabera i ciekaw jestem ten... Destiny Renegades nie narusza tych patentów w tym momencie. KW.
We have sacrificed so much.
Ciekawe, ciekawe.
Despite what evil has in store for us, we stand united to become what our world needs. The guardians of the sacred tree. Now is the time to end this darkness.
Spoko. Among Us. New Viper Roll.
Hi, I'm Victoria, Communications Director at Innersloth. Let's talk
O!
about the new imposter role out
To
now.
Bungie ten współpracował z Lucasfilm i nie ma naruszenia patentów do tak zwanego lightsabera. Ciekawe, ciekawe.
Bodies dissolve in 3 stages before fully disappearing.
Ale to musieli nieźle się kurde sypnąć hajsem, kurde, nie?
It was nice knowing you, but it's not all that bad. At least you'll see a brand new custom
Kwasem.
So, how do you use it? Simply kill a crewmate with the same button you would normally use, except this time the corpse doesn't just sit there. It dissolves in 3 stages. First is the dead body slightly dissolved, dead body very dissolved, just the bone, and then finally, it's gone. While a body is dissolving, the acid is visible to anyone around it. This gives away that a Viper is in the game. Try and kill in areas that aren't too busy or are super isolated to maximize your chances of the body fully dissolving. It might seem like the Viper holds all the power against the crewmates, but a clever crewmate who sees a dissolving body can figure out when the kill occurred based on the timing and the decay of the body. The time it takes for a dead body to be fully dissolved can be changed in the settings. Braving the vast terrain of the fungal? Increase the dissolve time. Need an extra
Ooh.
challenge against the Viper? Decrease that dissolve time. We really enjoyed making this one. This was a highly requested role from you, the players, for a pretty long time.
O, czat jest.
It's fun because you can really put your brain to the test. Crewmates get a bit more information about a kill from this, so solving this requires that 10,000 IQ and an even better payoff when you do get it right.
Victory!
What do all imposters dream of? Killing crewmates and not leaving a speck of evidence behind. The Viper can do exactly that, but only if you're meticulous about your kills. Use good timing and your full arsenal as the imposter to make the most of your acid ability. For example, use door sabotages to block the path to a dissolving body, or use critical sabotages to get everyone moving far away from a fresh kill. If you become a ghost as an imposter, you can actually really synergize well with this role, because you can focus on using sabotages to hide and distract people from the Viper's victims. Watch out, because the Noisemaker is actually a pretty strong counter to the Viper. The chances of getting the Noisemaker's body to fully dissolve is basically zero, since the alarm will alert everyone to get them running towards the location. If you want to hear some fun stories from playtesting and issues we had with things like leftover pets, make sure you check out the blog link in the description of this video.
Co to jest kurde event jeszcze jest? Spoko.
Hope you enjoy this free update, available now on all platforms.
O. Amongst Us. New detective role. Ooh. Who's the killer? Tell me. Who's the killer?
Hi, I'm Dave, Principal Game Designer at Innersloth. Let's talk about one of the new roles that just came out with update 17.0, Detective. The Detective is a crewmate role who's great at solving murders by learning where crewmates were at the time of the kill. When a murder is reported, a case is automatically added to the detective's notes. This case holds the key information you'll need to solve the murder. As the detective, you'll see who died with a small section for you to put in where the body was found. It's flexible enough to cover all the maps and any uncertainty around the kill. So that was the left side of a case file. The right side is tied to the detective's other ability, Interrogate. The Interrogate ability is all about shaking down other crewmates for valuable information on a case. It's pretty straightforward to use. By going up to a crewmate and using Interrogate, you learn where they were at the time of a murder. The detective has a limited number of interrogations per case, so make sure you're only targeting suspicious crewmates. If the detective learns a crewmate was at the same location as where the body is reported, they have some serious explaining to do. Using the duo of the two abilities, Notes and Interrogate, is the key to unlocking the detective's full potential. If you think that the victim was killed by a special type of imposter, there's also the killer section in the notes that allows the detective to write down that important
Shapeshifter. Ooh.
Every time there's a murder, another case is automatically added to the notes. It can easily get overwhelming trying to solve all of them. Focus on the ones you think you have the best chance of solving. The detective can only learn a crewmate's location for the current active case. If you want to change the active case, simply open up your notes, select the tab of the one you want, and you're good to go. By default, the detective can interrogate 3 crewmates per case. This can be lowered down to 2 or increased up to 4.
Behind the scenes.
Detectives make discussions and meetings way more engaging. The tracker is the detective's best friend. Since they can also see the location of a crewmate, they can work together to easily confirm and clear others. The power of friendship. A Viper is a strong counter to the detective. If they're able to kill so that the body fully dissolves, there isn't a location to add to the case and it becomes nearly impossible to solve. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoy this free
Nieźle.
update available now on all platforms.
Bardzo nieźle. Dun, dun. Dying like the beast. 110 years of zombies. Voodoo zombie. Ketchup. It's ketchup. Infected zombie. Rapid zombie. Ooh. Jaki to był zombie? Furious speed. Apex. A, to są te, no. Dying like the beast. Pięknie, pięknie. Road to Empress.
In the Far Tang Dynasty, a girl new to the palace is stepping into this fateful game, and you will be her, will be her, will be her, be her, be her.
Beat her, beat her, beat her.
This is a game like none you've played. Your only goal, survive in a ruthless royal palace.
一颗棋子而已，你们怎么能如此过分，害得我根本就攻略不下来。
You can respawn again. Even listen to death echoes to gather clues and unlock secrets.
赵儿，一幕提醒你的3颗星，真是一颗都没用上。
You'll need to navigate powerful factions just to find a chance to fight.
在这宫里，谁的话都不能相信。
就算是你的性命，也在所不惜吗？只要是能从你手中抢，我都高兴。不过是本宫的一颗棋子，还能翻出天去。
看来本王给武才人并不想走，或许这对我们来说是好事。
As you level up, you can even romance the 2 princes, a devoted princess or a scene queen. True love?
殿下的恩情来日再报。现在我眼里的人是你。
Or are you just playing them?
谁没有自己的一点私心？
Unlock hidden quests, uncover palace secrets, check leaderboards, cheer your faves. There are
LOL.
to explore. The story is up to you. Ready to start your legend?
Okay, Road to Empress. Elden Ring, Night Rain, Deep of the Night.
The endless night descends upon Limveld. Deep of Night is a high difficulty mode added to Elden Ring Night Rain. Using the skills honed through countless nights, navigate through Limveld, teeming with enhanced enemies, and challenge the Night Lords. In Deep of Night, the target Night Lord will not be revealed until the battle begins, and ongoing shifting Earth at the Round Table hold will not be reflected. You will need to adapt flexibly to changing situations in battle. It is advisable to prepare relic presets in advance, to be ready for each Night Lord fight.
A deadlier arsenal.
In Deep of Night, enemies that are stronger than usual will appear. And even more powerful variants will stand in the way as threats to Nightfarers. However, new weapons will also be available to Nightfarers. You can obtain weapons with multiple additional effects by defeating mutants and other challenges. And there are also weapons with even more powerful effects. Since these weapons also come with detrimental effects, blindly acquiring them could put you at a disadvantage. If you can selectively choose and utilize effects with future battles in mind, you might gain enhancements that make even powerful enemies insignificant.
Powerful enemies.
In order to obtain weapons and enhancements, you must face off and defeat the variants.
Ooh, fajny kolor. Unleash the power of the relics.
Another power granted to Nightfarers is the Depths relics, which can be obtained in Deep of Night. Depths relics are effective only in Deep of Night, featuring new effects and detrimental effects not found in existing relics. The new relics can be placed in 3 newly unlocked slots, allowing for greater tactical flexibility when used in combination with existing relics.
Spoko. Delve deeper.
In Deep of Night, you can increase your rating by defeating
O, czyli coś dla hardkorowców.
As the depth increases, enemy strength escalates. You may encounter situations where you cannot see the locations of key points on the map, or where the target Night Lord is unknown. Sometimes an ever-dark sovereign will appear on the 3rd day, making the battles even more chaotic. Combine the new elements to skillfully boost your player character. Coordinate with your allies. Define your own play skills. And challenge the boundless darkness.
Spoko. Cross the New Dawn, Nintendo Switch, live action. Ooh.
travelers is eternal. I feel that your most important task is ahead of you.
Something is wrong.
Be wary, traveler.
It has begun. When they merge, they become stronger. Such is our calling.
Pięknie, pięknie. Let them come, onslaught. Active matter. Active matter. Join multiverse. Apex Legends. White Iron.
Should I slow down?
Ah, now that's a work of art right there.
Of course you think that. You've got one bloody eye.
Uh-oh. Just walk it off. Yeah, you'll be all right. Oh, guess not.
Putting my heart out there.
Reckon Bull's fired up, literally, cunt.
Some days it's just too easy.
Finally. Thought it'd never shut up.
Well, funny thing about a wild card, they always turn up again.
The finals.
They're pushing for the cash out, but the building's going down with them.
Wait, what just happened?
Let's roll that again. Welcome, contestants, to Season 8. Our reworked arenas are more dynamic than ever.
We've got new weapons, bold new sponsors, and a whole lot more.
This is Season 8 of the finals. It's game time!
Ile teraz jest graczy ten The Finals w Steamie? Nie za wiele pewnie. Weź 2000 graczy. 24-godzinny pik koło 30 000. Not bad, not bad. Dead Reset. Jesus. Ostro tam widzę.
Paul Mason, 34, former surgeon at Westwood Hospital.
I'll bullet point this for you. I'm trapped in a time loop. That thing kills everyone. And every time it does, I wake up here and we go through this all over again.
So if we really are going to die, what do you suggest we do to avoid it?
We run like hell. What else aren't you telling me?
Tell him, Vern, or I swear to God I'll kill you right now!
There's still so much you don't know.
What did your people do to me?
We need to run.
Run, bitch, run!
Are you watching this? God help you.
Brzmi trochę Dead Space'owo albo alienowo. Borderlands 4. Again, claptrap. Knights of the Fall. O, to jest, kurde, co to za klocki były? Mukti. Live action jakiś. Okej. Mumbai. Okej. W Mumbaiu się akcja dzieje. No zapal latarkę. No nie masz latarki, masz zapalniczkę. Która ci niewiele rozjaśni, szczerze powiedziawszy.
Is that?
Blood.
No. Not now. Just work, damn it.
Behind you. O, w 2.6 chodzi, okej. Dying Light the Beast Official Part 3 Monsters. O kurde. Mocno zakrwawiona bestia. Mam wrażenie, że kurde, oni są bardziej przypakowani niż ich kojarzę? Ciekawe. Awaken Astral Blade. Sztylecikami, nice. Unleash your deadly arsenal and defeat your enemies. And face your fate. Kosa nawet była, nice. Duży mieczyk, spoko, spoko. Rainward the Watcher.
What fate awaits the Watcher? Lost among reality? Outside the wheel of life, death? A shadow cast upon the ruin, a child forsaken to time, a lantern, a light in the dusk, a crown upon a thorn. Only in exile can purpose be revealed. Only in solitude can amity bloom. Fates crossed and intertwined, spanning cycle and distance, alpha and omega, ripples, strings, like mysteries, gives the slug cat new purpose and a new path, the conclusion to this journey.
is the end of you. Pięknie. Pięknie, ludziska. I dobrnęliśmy do końca dzisiejszego odcineczka. Także ja dziękuję serdecznie za oglądanie i widzimy się już niedługo w kolejnym. Trzymajcie się. Hej.